All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third episode.
Probably final episode.
Well, let me get into it quick. Of Conversations with Landon. Today's guest, J.D. Goodman.
Yeah, that's me. Hi. How you doing?
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Here I am. Here I am for you.
This is going to be the last podcast I'm going to be recording in Centerville. We're about a week out from moving to college.
Yeah, it's scary.
Big times, big...
Oh, shit. Hold on.
What? What's happening?
If I left that poster there, it was going to get bent.
Oh.
We're in my room right now, so
yeah,
it's kind of a mess because I'm currently packing for school, so it's like...
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Jesse?
About me?
Yeah, who is Jesse Goodman?
Well,
Great.
Wow.
Loving this so far.
Well, if you'd given me the topics we were going to talk about ahead of time, this wouldn't be a problem.
No, but it's like an interview. It's like it's a conversation. Hence the title, Conversations
Fuck off,
with
man.
Landon.
So, let's see. I'm looking around.
I see a Kurt Cobain poster right across from us.
Yeah, I've had that for a while. I'm a big rock music fan. I listen to a lot of rock music, a lot of folk music. I'm a musician. I just released my first album. It's pretty cool. Look up J.D. Goodman, the last one at the party on Bandcamp.
I have bought it. I have not listened to it yet.
Yeah, because you're a fucking...
I don't know, man.
Piece of trash, man.
I'll listen to it today.
I watch all your YouTube videos, dude.
It's true.
That's
true. I'm a bad friend. Bad friend.
Yeah. I like to think of myself as a pretty okay guy. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't feel qualified to judge myself.
Okay, well, let me get into this then.
Okay.
As he said, he's a very talented musician. Whether he believes it or not.
Yeah.
Plays several instruments, guitar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I play guitar.
We did theater together back when I did theater in high school.
And I kept doing theater afterward. Yeah.
You got, what's it?
Because I'm not a little bitch.
You got the main lead in both Sound of Music and The Crucible.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, granted, at that point, I was like the last dude standing.
It's true. But
who could sing, so...
It's true. He's a talented individual. He's very...
I'm okay.
He's appeared in several Lando Hamo originals.
That is true. I play the Mothman in Mothman.
That's true. He is the Mothman in
I am
Mothman.
the Mothman, wearing my college sweatshirt, repping for Belmont U.
Hell yeah.
But, yeah.
And a trash bag on your head. You're a goddamn idiot.
Yeah, and
It's funny, though.
back when I had my little scruff that wasn't quite a beard.
It was cute.
My chin beard. And it was a look. Mm-hmm. It worked. But
right.
I wouldn't call it cute. Tough, manly.
But yeah, talented thespian, talented musician. He kind of knows everyone around here.
That's true.
His family is
related,
very expansive.
I am related to or know everyone.
It's true.
Yeah.
We do live in kind of a small town, but it's not like small town.
No, it's not like Oklahoma, small town. It's small enough that It's I think 5,000 in the total Centerville area.
Gotcha.
My cousin Royden was town manager for a while.
Oh really?
Yeah.
See, look at this, town manager.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was like in the 90s, but so he keeps track of all that stuff, and when he at the last census, it was about 5,000, I think.
Oh yeah, there you go.
4,000, 5,000, somewhere in there.
Well, yeah,
But that's including Northbrook, which is, for those of you who do not know, Northbrook is the shithole of suburbia that decorates the outside of Centerville like a cancer. It is also where Landon lives.
It's also where I live. I also live in that area. I've filmed plenty of stuff there. I think.
Everything looks the same, though.
Yeah, it's just like all the houses are really close together, and
it's hellish.
They look similar.
Yeah.
It's actually surprisingly white trash, if you wouldn't believe.
No, yeah, I can totally believe it.
I mean, you do have just like the normal ass HOA, like, ooh, gotta make sure my trees are pretty.
Yeah.
Make sure my grass isn't too tall. But you also have the people that literally just don't give a shit about their homes and have enough to buy a house for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, just take do not give a shit about their house.
Yeah. Class is not like a wealth thing. It's a behavior thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
Manners make man. Kingsman.
Did you just quote Kingsman on my
fucking
podcast?
Did.
Fuck you.
God damn it.
Anyway, I mean, personally, I'm a very messy individual. If I were to own one of these homes, I probably would not take care of it either.
Oh, yeah, me too.
But I mean, at the same time, we are 18 years old. We are not well into our 30s or 40s.
That is fair.
We are not buying a home right now. I don't know. Who can really judge at this point?
Yeah.
But, well, tell me about your college you're going to.
Belmont is, it's a very nice school. It is, I joke that it's like ultra conservative, but it's not. It's
it is like a Christian school, right?
It's Christian, but it's not like, I mean, we've got this is gonna sound really bad, but it's because it sounds like the I've got black friends thing. But it's like there's students of all faiths there and of none. I know a lot of atheists who go there too. It's probably about 40% actually Christian. I asked upperclassmen when I was at orientation, and but the school, it's very nice. It's very beautiful. It was once an estate. It's like right in the middle of Nashville, Tennessee, which for those of you keeping score at home is the country music capital of the world. And it's got a lot of connections with the music industry, which is part of why I'm going there. But also, I just love the school. Like it's very pretty. It's very got a lot of trees and gazebos and shit.
That's fun.
And,
that is pretty.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of history. There's a lot of fun stuff there, and it's actually right next door to Vanderbilt University.
That's right.
If anybody knows where that is, which has Vanderbilt has a reputation as a party school, but Belmont is not a party school. Belmont is it's pretty relaxed, actually. I mean, the Belmont's whole deal is they're like the Christian school thing is like they're trying to get you to graduate and like they're taking care of you. So in like they don't want you to fail, which is pretty nice going in like knowing that I'll have a certain amount of support from the
that's always a good thing
from the faculty. And like there's a lot of cool stuff just on campus because there's so much music. Probably like 80%. We asked of the 80% of the student body, and that's not just music majors, like play instruments.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you told me that before.
Yeah, I mean, like it's crazy. There's just music everywhere.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Belmont.
Belmont.
The Bruins.
The Belmont U. Yeah, Buster the Bruin is our mascot. He's fucking cool.
He's a bear.
Yeah. Well, yes, he is a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a bear.
He is a bear, but he's a Bruin. That's like his type of bear.
Yeah, but he is a bear. Like, if you look at the college sweatshirt, it is a bear on it.
Yeah, because like nobody knows what a fucking Bruin looks like, so they just put a bear on there. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna Google it. I think a Bruin is just like a fancy name for a brown bear.
Well,
but I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. Hold on.
Pratt's mascot.
No one fucking cares.
Shitty. It is so shitty. I'm not gonna say that it's even close, even comparable.
Okay. So according to Wikipedia, Bruin is Dutch for brown, and it's used in English as a folk term for brown bears.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Anyway, you were saying about your shitty ass mascot.
They're the Cannoneers, and just a couple years ago, it was this really like beef, muscular pirate dude manning a cannon.
Like a badass.
Like a badass.
Like, like if my mascot took his in a fight, we wouldn't be sure who would win.
Yeah, like a beefy, muscular male with a cannon or a bear. You decide.
Yeah, it's your pick. Let us know in the comments.
Don't do that. But in recent years, there must have been some sort of like student submission thing where it's like design your own mascot, because it is still a Cannoneer, but instead of the beefy, muscular, round pirate man, it is now this slender, somewhat menacing cat.
My mascot will win in a fight.
Cat. It is a cat in a pirate costume.
You're fucking furry, bro.
It's not even that convincing of a pirate costume. It's like someone who mans a cannon, like in a colonial war or something. a cat. Where did they get this from? How on earth does cat come from cannoneer?
Well, like,
How on earth?
you know, whoever designed it was probably a fucking furry.
Probably. Actually,
And they-
probably. Because
yeah.
it's literally just an anthropomorphic creature.
It's
Look it up.
It's probably they were like, this is my chance to immortalize my fursona forever.
Yeah, probably.
And they did it.
Jesus.
They managed it.
I don't understand it. I never will. In all my years there. That's probably...
So that person's fursona is now decorating the Wikipedia page and the sports uniforms.
It's probably the worst part about the school.
Really?
Which, I mean, all things considered, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not a bad worst
But
thing
that's
to
the
have.
image of the school. When people Google Pratt, other than like the gay logo they have, that is their like athletics department.
Meanwhile, if you Google Belmont, it's look at this fucking bear.
I know, it's like a bear. It's like coming at you. But my cannoneer's like, hello, I am a cat. I think I still am pushing for the argument that we should change it to a rat. Not even a cannoneer. Like, change the name.
That fits with New York.
Yeah, the campus is right in Brooklyn. The Pratt Rats.
Pratt
Easy.
Rats.
It rhymes. You know, the Pratt Rats. Why
It
is
sounds
this?
like a shitty new wave band from the 80s.
Yeah.
Up next, the Pratt Rats with their #1 hit single "Landon's Mom Is Gay."
Wow, that's really funny. Thank you for coming, everybody. We're gonna sign off here. That was the end of the podcast. Thanks for coming. I'm bullshitting, but
I'm sorry for calling your mom gay.
okay. She's
it
not
was
actually. So it's
that it was uncalled for, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're just joking around, just joshing. We're just two bros being guys. Don't worry about it.
Two guys being bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else can we talk about?
I thought you said you had topics prepared.
That was it. College is pretty much it.
You're fucking.
But it works with Harrison. Harrison's episode is really good. I've yet to edit Qualies because I don't know.
As of the time of this recording.
As of the time of this recording, I have not even listened back to Qualies. Yeah. I make some pretty stupid jokes in that one that I plan to cut out.
Well, I've made some pretty stupid jokes so far.
No, like they're not even funny. Like I'm just saying bad things into the microphone.
Oh,
it's
like
very
that?
forced.
Like PewDiePie humor.
No, because it's offensive.
That's PewDiePie humor.
It's like very offensive.
Oh, like
I'm not comfortable.
Yeah,
putting it on my channel.
I can feel where you're going, but I also don't want to say it.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. You probably will never hear it, so don't worry about it.
Return to your device.
We are, like I said, about a week out, but two of us. He's leaving a little bit earlier than I am.
Yeah, because I have to drive.
Right. Drive to Tennessee.
Yeah, and we're in Maryland, so that's about 11,
Quite a trip.
12 hours.
Quite a
more
trip.
if you get caught in DC traffic, so, which we probably will.
Yeah. Well, here's a topic. I work at a Dunkin' Donuts. God, I think I talked about this before. I might have talked about it on the Harrison podcast, but you came in there today, didn't you?
I did. I came to visit, and I sat there for like 25 minutes drinking a frozen lemonade and watching Landon mop the floor. Yeah,
because he was just waiting to
we were going to
my going away party.
His going away party, at which I was his only friend.
Yeah, because my parents hosted this thing like, hey Landon, we're going to have a little party for you.
It was cute. It was cool.
I was like, okay. But everyone there, I didn't, they weren't really my friends. They were just like our neighbors.
Yeah.
Which is,
you had okay neighbors. Your neighbors are okay.
They're nice people, for sure. I'm not complaining. It's just, I don't know. Before today,
Your dad was having a good time.
No, my dad was drinking. He was a little tipsy, but
it's all good.
It's the weekend.
He's over 21. It's fine.
It's legal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lady come in. People always love these stories, but I have
to hear it for the third time today.
Shut up. I had an older lady come in today, and she went into the women's bathroom, and then she comes out, and she like pulls me aside. It's like, sir, I hope you know that you don't have any soap in the women's bathroom. Do you know how disgusting that is? How do you
know how disgusting? Is that what she said?
Yeah, she was really mad about it.
What?
Yeah, she was like,
lady,
blah blah blah. If you don't have any soap in the bathroom, how are you gonna wash your hands? And I was just like, well,
you take your hands and you put them under the water and you scrub it
No,
up.
that's not. That's what I said was. Well, that's the women's bathroom, so I don't use that one. There is soap in the male's bathroom. I did not know that the soap was out. I'm gonna go refill it right now.
Oh.
Little does she know, though, we have 5 working sinks behind the counter. So even if we run out of soap in the public bathrooms, no big deal. That just means you don't have soap. We have soap.
Yeah, fuck you, customer who pays my salary.
Yeah, fuck
Eat
you.
my ass.
Eat my dick.
2 types of people.
Yeah, it's fun, though. I like that job a lot. I used
Yeah.
to work at a lot shittier place. I worked at a Walgreens, a couple hundred feet away from it, actually. It's
Yeah, you can walk.
you can.
You,
It was a very boring job. The uniforms looked terrible on me. It was such a bad shirt. It was such a shitty little polo thing. It was made of, like, horsehair or something. It was terrible.
what?
This light blue. It came apart after 2 washes, and they only give you 3. And I wore the same 3 shirts for the 2 years basically, all throughout high school. Such a
Yeah,
shitty
it wasn't
job.
good luck.
And I just got this job like the start of the summer, and it's the best job I've ever had. Mind you,
All of 2.
all of
right?
2. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's ranked 1 out of 2.
Yeah, but a lot of people are leaving the Dunkin' I work at.
Well, the
for
one
college.
girl got fired.
Yeah, there was one girl that worked there who she's a memorable character.
Yeah, she is pregnant. She's our age. She graduated with us. The baby graduated with us too.
Yeah, because she was
she was pregnant.
still inside at graduation.
Yeah, well, baby's still inside now, but like,
Yeah, it's true.
she was just starting to show like when we graduated.
But anyway, this girl, let's call her Rhonda, to protect the innocent.
I feel like if she were 40 years old, Rhonda would be her name. Like her
That's
name
true.
is what her
Yeah.
name is. It like perfectly describes her character now. But like
Rhonda
if we were in
is
the
her in the
80s,
future.
her name would be Rhonda. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she is a character type.
Help
She is
me,
an archetype.
Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
There's that golden voice.
Ah,
Little Beach Boys reference for you.
it's beautiful.
Anyway, Rhonda.
Fuck Rhonda, man.
She's very, very good at her job. She was great with customer service. Really amazing. Like, she knew all the
Yeah.
regulars.
So
she
was the
only
baby.
She only knew. She always knew everyone's orders. She never had to people never had to say their order. Cut that out. Rhonda was working.
We'll go back. We'll bleep it. It'll be fine.
When Rhonda was working her drive-through, and apparently all this time, like the couple months she's been working there, Rhonda had been stealing money from the registers.
Fuck Rhonda.
Stealing money from the registers. I don't know how or what system she used, but Rhonda got found out by management, and then Rhonda got fired.
Yeah, they're not pursuing criminal charges apparently.
No, they aren't. But I don't think it was such a massive amount that they would. I think it was just maybe a couple hundred. Still, it's pretty impressive. I mean, she was probably just doing a little bit over time. I don't know how she did it, but it's kind of funny how she can't even hold a job, a minimum wage position at Dunkin' Donuts. And she's pregnant.
Yeah.
She's a mother.
Yeah. Shit.
That's really shitty.
Well, soon to be mother. She's not a mother yet.
Right.
She
Still.
has not had a prior child.
You think
Though she very well could have. She was into some wild shit. In high school.
I'm not trying to judge. I mean, I understand that she's in a position I very much cannot relate to at all. But I feel like if I was, I would at least try to not steal from my employer.
Well, I've never. Is she like? I don't know if it's classy to ask, but I've never been under the impression that she wanted for money.
What do you mean?
Is her family poor or?
I really have no idea.
I mean, it would. I don't know.
She talks shit about her dad all the time, but I don't know if
Yeah.
that's true. She does that to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jesus. So this girl just texted into my university group chat. She got rear-ended yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. She and her passenger, both alive, but had to go to the hospital for some minor injury. Shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm glad they're okay, though.
Yeah, no, she's really cool too. Yeah.
That's
I've
rough.
talked to her a little bit. We're gonna be in I think in my survey music business class together. And she was really cool.
That's
she's
nice.
She's a songwriting major. She's cool.
Yeah, I've met a couple people outside of my roommates because they give you your roommate's email, and then you get their phone numbers, and you start talking, blah, blah, blah. But there's one guy from Pratt that I just met on Twitter who, after a Twitter account known as I Look Like Little Bill, or his alternate, I Love Smoking Mid, basically the whole joke is he begs for top on Twitter.
Yeah.
He begs for a girlfriend on Twitter. That's the whole joke. But it's good, It seems
it's funny.
it seems like it'll get old, but it works for the guy.
It helps that he breaks it up with memes and stuff too.
That's true. Yeah, it's not like I need a girlfriend every day. But
yeah.
The name of the account is I Need a Girlfriend. I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
And he sold merch. And
the coffee mug.
Yeah, I bought a coffee mug that had a deep fried meme of a young man holding his hand out, and it had the basic meme font, and it said, "Ma'am, may I please have some coochie?"
Yeah.
And I bought that. I bought 2 T-shirts, but the T-shirt that I wore in the picture I took was the name of the Twitter account in the Bleach anime font. So it said "I Love Smoking Mid" in the Bleach anime font.
I love that.
So I took a picture of myself, using the mug and wearing the shirt, and I tweeted it at I Love Smoking Mid.
Yeah.
And he retweeted it. He was like, haha, here's the link, buy it. And then this guy saw it, and he was going to Pratt.
Oh, are you going to be a model?
No.
Oh. I thought that was where this was going.
No. This is how I met that guy from Pratt. Anyway.
Which guy from Pratt?
It's a guy, I don't
Griffin
know.
with an O?
No, I think I don't know if I've told you about him, but it's this guy named Gavin.
Yeah, you haven't told me about Gavin.
He's going to be studying 2D animation. He's a little animator.
Oh, does he want to use you as a model for his animation?
No, what? Where do you keep getting this model thing from?
Because he posted the picture of you and then somebody commented on it and I don't know.
You're pulling this out of your ass. I don't know. Anyway,
I pull a lot of things out of my ass though, so
let me take that out of context.
Wink.
Let me take that out of context. Anyway, moving on. This guy named Gavin. I forget his Twitter. I'm sorry, Gavin, if you're listening. I don't know if you know I have a YouTube channel yet, but he saw that, 1, I had the I Love Smoking Mid merch. 2, I was going to Pratt because I had that information.
Sure, you finally found a boyfriend?
Jesse, I thought you were my boyfriend.
I'm not your boy. No, I'm not gay.
All jokes aside, me and Jesse are just good friends, but everyone know thinks we're gay.
Or that we're related somehow.
Or that we're brothers.
Yeah, we get twins a lot, actually.
Yeah, everyone at my work thinks that I'm related to Jesse.
Yeah,
somehow.
And everyone outside of it, we were at the graduation party today, and we kept getting weird looks, because,
we were
kind of hanging out with each other and no one else.
Because we were the only
we're the only
kids there, our age.
I mean, there were the couple of kids who were still in high school, but,
we're the only ones that are, actually friends with each other.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. It was one of those weird neighborhood party things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on with the Gavin guy. We started talking a bit. He's a really nice guy. And I just met him because I posted a picture of me wearing a shirt that said I Love Smoking Mid. So, hey, man, anything can happen.
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter is a beautiful place.
It really is.
Twitter, I think, is my favorite social media.
You can either, fine-tune it so that you will never see something you don't want to see. But at the same time, it is very possible to just look up things that will make you angry.
Which is what I do, and then I tweet about them.
Uh-huh.
For instance, see my recent spate of tweets at Alex Jones.
What did he do this time? He got banned, didn't he?
No, he's still on Twitter. It's the only thing that hasn't banned him yet.
What? I haven't heard much about that story. So he just got banned randomly off of every major platform?
He did something.
Oh, really?
But it was Facebook kicked him off first, and then it was YouTube.
And it was just a domino effect thing?
Yeah, I don't think he was on Instagram.
But
Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company. They're both owned by Facebook.
Yeah.
So I think when you get kicked off of Facebook and you're like that prolific, you get kicked off of Instagram too.
That's very strange.
But YouTube took down his videos and blocked his channel. He's last I checked, his podcasts and shit are still on iTunes though.
It doesn't make sense to me at all because he said a lot of terrible shit.
Yeah.
So it's either something that he said recently was way crazy off the chart, or just because that he's more popular nowadays.
Yeah,
and
with
people
the
know him more.
Trump thing.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what it was.
People are more likely to see him fuck up.
Yeah, I'm a libertarian. I'm a self-hating libertarian. I hate libertarians generally, but I am a libertarian.
God bless us.
So normally I'd be like, yeah, free speech. let them get. But like, they're private companies; they can do what they want.
Yeah, it's
like
not, it's not a government program.
Yeah, he signed. Yeah, he signed a thing when he joined up that was like the terms of service, and it's like, don't be racist, don't harass people, and don't post your nudes. And he did 2 out of 3 of those things. So
he didn't post his nudes, did he?
I don't think so. I was thinking the whole racism and harassment thing.
Okay, I know that there are topless pictures of him.
Yeah, but that's because of the supplements. See, the supplements will make it big.
Have you ever seen his like actual videos? Like, have you ever watched an InfoWar video? It's literally
I used to be much more conservative than I am. Let me put it that way.
Really interesting. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know this, but basically he would just say some like outlandish shit and then sell something that would...
Yeah, it was all like a racket for steroids, basically.
Right, yeah, it's like, the world political movement's coming to get you. Buy these pills to make you stronger. So, yeah, Alex Jones.
All right, I'm kind of sick of talking about Alex Jones. Like,
yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on from Alex Jones. Ben Shapiro.
Here's the thing, right?
Ben
Shapiro is an intelligent dude, and I think he makes a lot of good points, but he's also a jackass.
He's just got this shit-eating grin all the time.
Yeah, he's like...
I really, personally, I'm very centrist when it comes to most issues. I don't really, like, know much about politics at all.
Yeah.
But that guy's just an asshole. I don't care what he has to say. He's just a dick. Like, his voice is just like, "Hey, I'm Ben Shapiro."
yeah, he's not great.
He sounds like someone you want to punch in the face.
Yeah, but he's very smart, and I agree with him on a lot of things. It's just that he's such an asshole.
Okay, now this is epic.
Yeah, like
I've seen that some of those PragerU things. Those PragerU ads crack me up, man. It's always like, toxic masculinity. I mean, look, I'm not necessarily a left dude either, but when it just comes to those videos, they're so ham-fisted.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Everything you think is wrong, and there's no middle ground. You're a fucking idiot, you liberal shit.
Get on your knees, bitch. My Second Amendment rights. Look, anymore, I only really care about, I only really care about, like, freedom and stuff. Like, like, freedom of speech and, like, I want all drugs legalized, and I want everybody to be able to marry whoever they want. Yeah.
Did you say all drugs legalized?
All drugs legalized.
What?
Yeah.
What about heroin?
I mean, like...
What about Quaaludes, Jesse?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. No,
Jesus.
No, I think, I think it should be on people, to make that decision for themselves. And I think that legalizing stuff will make it easier for addicts to come forth and get help.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, I think that, like, if you've got legalized heroin for people over the age of 18 or 21, whichever you arbitrarily decide is your limit, people who have a problem won't be as scared to come forward and, like, go to a rehab facility or something. Because there's definitely, like, a stigma about addiction. And I think that there should be a stigma about, like, hard drug use, but, like, once you've got the problem, like, shaming people is not going to help them.
That's definitely true. That's true with anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's such a weird world to picture. A world with all drugs are legal.
Yeah.
How would that even work?
Well, like, you can't, yeah. Well, obviously there'd be less crime because there'd be less crimes on the book.
Right.
I don't know if you would necessarily be able to buy drugs just wherever you want, but I mean, they're seeing it with pot dispensaries in, like, California and Colorado, and other places where it's legal. Tax revenue is going up because, like, people are buying taxable weed. That's really what they're mad about with the drug deals, is that their income is untaxable.
Right. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of a weird thing to picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't know. See, that's the thing with me and you, Jesse, though. You can say something I don't necessarily agree with, and we're still buds at the end of the day.
Fucking libtard.
I know people that are like, seriously, if you say something they do not agree with politically, they will grab you by the neck. Same
people.
They will grab you by the neck and throw you on the ground.
They won't necessarily do that.
They will. They've done it to me many times.
That's just not true.
It's true. I've been viciously assaulted
by
Snowflakes. Libtard cucks. Wow, what a virgin. Wow.
God, you fucking cuck.
Goddamn
Cuck.
virgin.
Cuck. Virgin cuck.
Yeah.
Are those... Yeah, I guess those two terms are compatible.
Not necessarily, because a cuck implies that they're already married.
That's
like,
true.
At least Shakespearean...
Well, you can be like married and not having sex.
Yeah, there's that.
I mean, because
You're right.
cuckolds, like, their wives are having sex with other people. Like, that's the whole...
Yeah,
the whole thing.
that's the whole like Shakespearean term. It's kind of evolved though, because like people.
Yeah,
will
now
just
it's
use
just
it
like a generic
as an
insult.
insult. Yeah. I love language and how it changes over time.
You know, I do too. I think rules of grammar are stupid.
Especially for English, man. That stuff
Yeah.
is really wild.
Yeah, I think that, you know, as long as people understand what you're trying to say, that's what's important.
Then you get like, I don't know, some of these like backwater, get her done types. I don't know what they're saying. I think
but
that's
that's in the accent. Yeah. I can usually decipher it, because
for the most part, yeah, because
yeah.
we grow up around it.
Yeah. I will say, like, I've been in like Louisiana and places, and I will not be able to understand how a person's talking.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's probably...
And also, if you go down to Dorchester County, and like Sussex County, Delaware,
oh yeah,
you can't understand what people
really
are saying. Yeah.
That's like more far north than we are, though, isn't it? At least with Delaware.
Dorchester? I don't know where in Delaware Sussex County is.
Well, wherever it is, it's up.
But
it's higher than us,
I know
isn't it?
people from there, and they all like talk like that.
Huh.
I've like been to meetings with like Boy Scouts and stuff where people, it's like majority Sussex, and they all talk very quietly and with an accent.
That's strange.
Yeah, it's like a cultural thing, and
Yeah.
but Dorchester is south of us.
Oh yeah.
On the shore. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it goes Queen Anne's, Talbot, Dorchester.
Yeah.
And like Ocean City less so, but like that area, a lot of the people down there have very thick accents.
I've never really been to Ocean City.
Yeah, but like that area of Maryland.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one place that Trump retweeted a picture from, or like posted a
He
tweeted
did
a picture?
He did a
from?
rally in Ocean City. I don't know.
I just remember on Twitter it was like a picture of all these Trump flags on this dock along all these boats.
Oh
And
yeah,
every
that
boat had
was
a Trump
OC,
flag.
yeah.
And he was like, "Way to go, Ocean City, Maryland, for
Yeah.
whatever." And
And we were like,
was like, what
Ocean
the
City
fuck?
is now its own state.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Ocean City.
You are no longer
that's
allowed
like
here.
that's like maybe half an hour away from here.
No.
What is that further?
It's like 2.5 hours,
Oh
dude.
shit! Never mind. I don't know where things are. My bad, dude. I don't know shit. I'm terrible with directions.
Oh my god.
I'm terrible with distance. I'm terrible with like locating things. That's gonna be really shitty for me in New York, but I think I'll get used to it.
Well, yeah, that's different because like you're gonna be traveling so much within the city.
That's true.
It's kind of a bubble.
Yeah.
And like public transit's like constant. Like
That's
on the
true.
way to Ocean City, it's probably more like 2 hours, but I get stuck in traffic every time I go.
Yeah.
And
That'll do it.
New York, I mean, the metro is always on the same schedule.
Right. Is that 24 hours?
Might be.
I'm not sure.
Probably.
Do you think there are some late night Uber guys that do Uber?
Oh
really
yeah,
late night?
almost certainly, because they make their own hours.
That's true. But I don't know. I feel like
So because you can make a killing doing.
you could also actually die from Uber.
That's
It's
true.
a very dangerous job. Like taxi
Yeah.
drivers, isn't the statistic that they're the most
yeah,
people die on the job?
It used to be. I don't know if it still is, but
Yeah,
it
like
was
more than cops.
for a
More
few
people
years ago.
die on the job being a taxi driver than like a
Yeah,
police
I mean,
officer.
I believe it. Like,
That shit can get dangerous.
crazy. Cool.
I mean, I'd love to drive Uber one day, but one, I'd have to know the area, which I'm shit at. Two, I could die. I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
facing that. And just like the type of people, like they're mostly younger kids. For whatever reason, I just fucking hate my generation. I hate to be one of those born in the wrong generation guys, but I feel like I'd feel the same way even if I was like if I grew up in the 50s or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like there
I
would
feel
be
like
a
I just-
sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
I think you would. I think you would be great as an '80s kid.
Fuck you.
It's only because of all the, because like you love all that like Ferris Bueller and shit. You know.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. My parents were older, so like my my like music taste and stuff doesn't line up necessarily with like when my parents were like I listened to a lot of like dad rock, like not even like cool dad rock, like Led Zeppelin. I mean like Semisonic.
Oh yeah, you gave me that one Semisonic CD.
Fuck you, they're amazing.
I
But
hated
like
it. They have one good
they're
song.
the Closing Time band, by the way, and
Closing Time.
they have a couple of like their third album, All About Chemistry, is like the Pet Sound of the '90s. It's like amazing. It's mind-blowingly good.
If it's the Pet Sound of the '90s, how come I've never heard of it?
Okay, look.
Zing, zap, zwee.
They did play like they
my
played
zinger.
they played All About Chemistry on Letterman. Like it charted decently. I think it just got forgotten.
Well, did Pet Sounds chart decently?
No, Pet Sounds is like a critical and commercial bomb.
Critical? Thought it was good critically. Maybe what, for the time?
No, at the time it was like hated, and then critics came around like 10 years later.
That always happens.
Yeah.
Too good
Which
for
is the
its
same thing
times.
they've done for Semisonic, because the lead singer actually he co-wrote a bunch of songs with like Pink and Adele, like Rolling in the Deep.
Oh really?
He wrote Rolling in the Deep.
No way.
With Adele, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he's like become this super talented behind the scenes guy.
Oh.
He's kind of like there's a whole bunch of bands like that. Like the Marvelous Three, their lead singer Butch Walker is now probably better known for producing and like writing songs for other people.
Oh, okay.
Even though his solo music on his own is really good. Did I just say solo music on his own?
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
It happens
Mm-hmm.
from time to time.
I really love the Beach Boys. I
I
got
do
into
too.
the Beach Boys
I
like
do love the Beach Boys.
last year. I don't know. I saw this one like YouTube mini documentary about it, about how Brian Wilson is a genius.
He is. Yeah. So Brian Wilson. So my album that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
The sound on it is very. It's not like garagey in the sense of like really raw, loud guitars, because there's a lot of acoustic stuff on there, but it's very minimalistic. So for my next work, that's kind of what I want to get into, because I've been listening to the Beach Boys a bunch, and like
Yeah, that's definitely a good way. That's definitely a good place to look for that kind of
Yeah.
stuff with like multi-layered tracks and stuff.
yeah, because like I probably told you this, but Brian Wilson, like in his heyday, like in the late '60s, it would be between him and Harry Nilsson for like world's greatest white male singer.
Right.
Let me qualify that.
you gotta
I mean, if you
specify that more.
exist on the same earth as Aretha Franklin, you're just blown out of the water.
Did you just say Urethra Franklin?
Aretha Franklin.
Urethra Franklin. Who is Urethra Franklin?
Aretha Franklin?
Urethra Franklin?
Oh, fuck off, dude.
Urethra
look.
Franklin.
All right, fine. And like Otis Redding and Marvin Gaye especially. Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
And Joni Mitchell, who I think she's one of the greatest singers of all time. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, definitely Marvin Gaye though. Boy, he could say. Anyway, back to Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
Yeah, he there are songs like It's Not Me. Like Don't Talk, Rest Your Head on My Shoulder.
I haven't listened to most of his.
But it's
solo
from
stuff.
Pet Sounds.
Oh, it's from Pet Sounds.
Yeah,
I haven't listened to the whole thing.
Yeah,
I just know all the good ones.
There's a
God
bunch
only knows.
of songs on Pet Sounds where he just did all the vocals, because like none of the other Beach Boys were around and he just wanted to do it.
What was one of the like famous ones he did all of? Was it God Only? No, it wasn't God Only
No,
Knows.
God Only Knows was his brother sang that.
Right.
Actually, Carl did.
Yeah.
But no, Caroline No.
I haven't heard that one.
It's a beautiful song.
Most of the stuff was really good.
Yeah. No, Caroline No. Apparently, it's about he had a crush on a girl named Caroline in high school, and then he went to the reunion and she'd cut her hair, and it like stuck out to them as this image of like lost youth and stuff.
Wow,
So he, like,
that's
wrote
really
the song.
cool. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out. That sounds really cool.
Just listen to the album, dude.
Pet Sounds.
Also, Smile.
I've heard. Yeah, I know.
Smile is, even though it was abandoned, it was really cool. Also, I kept meaning to get it for you at some point. Songs in the Key of Disney. He did.
Right. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yeah, he did it a few years ago. Where, for those of you not in the know, YouTube, he recorded all these like Disney standards, like, excuse me, When You Wish Upon a Star. All
That
these.
sounds like it would be really good if done by him.
Yeah, I mean they're all the like old Disney songs, not like the.
Like Moana.
Not like not like. Well, it was out before Moana came out.
Okay.
It was released in like 2011. When I say a few years ago,
Gotcha.
or 2010 or something. But yeah,
Yeah, I'll definitely check that
super
out.
talented dude. Yeah, cool. Yeah, and
That was Jesse's Music Corner,
Jesse's Music Corner.
sponsored by Wendy's.
Check back for next week's take on Bruce Springsteen's 80s years. Critically maligned, but worth listening to.
That was really good.
No, seriously, Tunnel of Love is probably one of my favorite albums
I
ever.
know you're a big Bruce Springsteen
I
guy.
love Bruce
You play him
Springsteen.
in the car a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Big Bruce Springsteen.
I am. I'm a big on Bruce Springsteen.
Wasn't he in a Marvel movie?
He might have been.
I think I'm getting that mixed up.
Yeah, no, that wasn't him.
No, like not like
David Hasselhoff has been in some.
He played himself.
That definitely wasn't Bruce Springsteen.
It was something where a character like Chris Pratt from Guardians of the Galaxy had like this. Well, I don't know. It might have been from a show. I literally have no idea what I'm talking about. I might be making this up.
He was You know what he played himself in that you might be thinking of? High Fidelity.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's what it was. It was High Fidelity.
Yeah, John Cusack's character has a like dream sequence where he starts talking to Bruce Springsteen.
Right. That's the one.
Yeah, and Springsteen played himself. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we've solved the case. I'm
Yeah,
not an
boom.
idiot. It just wasn't Chris
But
Pratt.
by the way, High Fidelity is my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, that was actually was it ever a film club movie?
It was for 1 month, and then we never had another film club meeting.
That's right. We kind of abandoned
You
that.
bitch.
Well, how that started out was
Well, at that point, film club was just you, me, and Brennan.
It's
so.
true. Well,
It was sad.
The beginning of this past year, our graduating year, this was before I had gotten accepted in any colleges, or I applied for most. But what happened was, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna start a film club because I think that'll.
Because why the fuck not? You know.
Yeah, I had a teacher that would have Gibb, amazing
I miss
lady.
Gibb.
I miss her.
I
her
miss
to death.
Miss Gibb. Mrs. Gibb.
She was my psychology teacher. I don't think Jesse ever had her.
I never had her.
Yeah, I took AP Psych with her.
But I knew her, and she like
Great
knew
lady.
me. Yeah,
Friends with her, a theater director.
yeah. She and Mr. Callahan are tight.
Yeah, but anyway,
Yeah.
I figured like, hey, might as well start a film club. Like that's what I'm going to school for. Like,
Yeah.
I was really like super hyped about it at the beginning of the school year. Like we were gonna go to the library every month and watch the movie that we all voted for, and each month would have a theme. And like the first month that we did it was October, so they were like scary movies.
And there were like a dozen people in the club, and then
I mean-
like a month later, there were like 4.
no, like the first meeting of the club, maybe 4 people showed up.
Really?
Yeah,
and then I didn't come to the first meeting.
The second month, it was all the theater kids. So there was
Yeah.
close to a dozen then.
I didn't come to that one either. I don't think I came around until
Yeah,
we were discussing
until-
The Shining.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, what happened was the theater stuff started up, so not many people could make it. So
Yeah.
like it was a handful of people, like my close friends, a couple of people that were just a couple randos that were interested in film.
Yeah, those kind of weird underclassmen dudes.
Yeah, those guys.
One of them kept coming back. One of them quit. Yeah.
One guy stopped showing up after the first meeting or two,
Yeah.
and the other guy showed up pretty much a lot of meetings.
Yeah, not everyone, but
Yeah.
by the end of it was usually just you, me, and Brennan
Yeah.
talking about Always Sunny.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd give lip service to the club for 5 minutes, and then we'd hang out for half an hour, and then Gib would kick us out.
Yeah. It was actually kind of funny because I remember the first day Brennan came, the assigned movie.
Was Big Lebowski, wasn't it?
No,
Oh.
it was a different one because the joke was he said that he saw Casablanca instead.
That's right.
It must have been like a black and white movie.
Yeah.
I think it was Citizen Kane. No, we didn't see Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
I saw Citizen
Citizen Kane is highly overrated.
I know. People are just like, oh, it's the best movie. I can appreciate what it did for the
Yeah,
time
it's
and
just-
how it was like this critique
But,
on
like,
this
there
real
are-
life dude.
But there are like old time movies from that era that are just better movies.
Yeah, like I mean,
Like-
I haven't seen that many, but just
Yeah,
Citizen
well,
Kane
I've
was
watched a
very
bunch.
underwhelming.
Like old timey movies that I really like. The Searchers. It's a western. It's really good. John Wayne's in it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
There's M with it was Peter Lorre's first acting role.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's about a serial killer of children
Oh,
in
that's cool.
Germany. Yeah, it's from like the 30s. It's from
That
pre-Nazi
actually sounds cool.
Germany. Yeah, it's tight. I think Fritz Lang directed it. Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life. That
Yeah,
was the
I-
movie. That was the movie.
And I love that movie too.
I like that movie more than Citizen Kane.
I do too.
It's just I don't know.
It's more enjoyable.
That movie made me cry, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. Watching it like that this past Christmas, I was like, "Fuck, this is a good movie."
Yeah, once you finally like are old enough to
like
understand
really
that,
understand
like,
what's going on.
he actually wants to kill, and it's like a 40s movie too. Like
Yeah, that's some like
dark.
deep stuff for
Yeah.
that time. And now
Yeah.
it's like it's played every Christmas on like
yeah.
ABC or whatever.
Hey kids, watch this dude get his suicide interrupted by a god because it
that's
takes
like so cool.
literally only God cares about this dude if he dies. Is
Yeah.
what he thinks. But like
But
then,
then it
turns
shows like if he was dead the whole time.
yeah.
He
You know what it's a lot like?
what?
It's a lot like Back to the Future 2.
I think Back to the Future 2 is a lot like It's a Wonderful Life. I don't think you can compare a movie that was made after the fact.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, Frank Capra was way before Back to the
Yeah.
Future 2.
But
It's like 50 years prior.
You know when it came out, it actually bombed so hard that Frank Capra and Jimmy Stewart never worked together again.
No way.
Yeah, and they'd had a string of like 5 movies, like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, which is a great movie. We watched it in AP Government. It was cool. Yeah, there was a lot of that. And they stopped working together. And then I don't think it became big until after Frank Capra died.
Why does that always happen?
Yeah, because the reason it happened in this case was they forgot to renew the rights. Universal did, so it passed into the public domain.
Oh.
So when stations were looking for something to fill up airspace during the Christmas
It's a
holiday,
Wonderful Life.
yeah, they found this thing in the back there, and they were like, okay, and would play it for like all-night marathons because
Wow.
fuck it, nobody was watching their
That is
station anyway, and
interesting.
then it became
So
a
that-
holiday classic.
So that's why it's in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
Yeah,
because it's public domain.
yeah, and that's why you get. I mean, people do like homages to like Groundhog Day, especially too, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, especially they'll go like in-depth homages to "It's a Wonderful Life."
Well, yeah, that whole cliche.
Yeah, I mean,
It's probably most well known from that movie. I don't know
Yeah.
if it started there necessarily, but where it's like, oh, I hate myself. I wish I was never born. Well,
angel, cue the time travel.
Actually,
yeah.
buddy, here's what life would look like, and
Yeah.
then everyone is like, the town is a shithole.
The Fairly Odd Parents did it. That '70s show did it.
I remember the Fairly
Family
Odd Parents
Guy,
one.
Family Guy did it.
The Family Odd Parents one, the redneck kid gets his fairies.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Chester.
Yeah, and it actually
Yeah.
seems like he needs it more than Timmy. Like, yeah, sure, his parents don't give a shit about him, and Vicky's a bitch, but
At the very least,
Chester is poor, dude. Like, he lives in a trailer.
like going back and watching that as a like teenager
think
or
they did
adult,
I-
it's like fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah. Why the fuck did Timmy get the fairies anyway?
I think it's because his parents are so, like, comically...
Inept.
Yeah, but then again, there was another episode that had Timmy wishing his parents never didn't care about him.
Yeah.
Or, like, didn't care at all. Like, I was like, oh, why are you making me do all this stuff? Because we care, Timmy. I wish my parents never cared. And then, like, their house is, like, terrifying. Like, it's so
Yeah.
messy. And they have these, like, freaky zoom-up close things of their faces. And
Yeah.
they look
They're
disgusting.
gross. Yeah.
Like, it actually
I
scared
remember
me
that
as a
episode.
kid.
Yeah.
Because it was just, like, a jump cut to their faces. And they,
Yeah.
they're... the guy's facial hair was so long and his teeth were, like, yellow and jagged and stuff.
Yeah. And then they can't undo the wish or something, right? And then they have to like scare the parents into caring again.
Something like that.
Yeah. I feel like that was the plot of that episode.
Butch Hartman.
Yeah.
What a guy. He does
What a
YouTube
dude.
videos now.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
That makes me so happy.
Has, like, what... I forget. I think either he just retired or stopped working on Fairly Odd Parents for Nick. Because I think it's still, like, running.
No, it can't be.
It is.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah, they add, the thing that they would do is they would add a new character, like, every other season.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they added the
remember,
baby, then the
I remember
dog,
the baby.
and
I
then,
remember
like,
the dog,
the
kinda.
Mary Sue girl.
There was a girl?
They added a girl after the dog.
Like a love interest for Timmy?
Not, I don't know. I've never seen the episodes, but it's like basically a girl that shares the fairies,
What?
but she's like perfect. She has no flaws.
So why does she get fairies? Isn't the point like
I don't know.
you get the fairies to like even the odds?
I don't know. I think that's people hate her character. Like
I-
fans
I-
of the original
I-
show.
I hate her.
that character.
I hate her now too.
Google it. I forget.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I don't know her name, but like she's real. People really don't like
Fairly
her.
odd.
They do it like every
Parents,
couple of seasons to like spice things up.
characters.
But it's like, dude, just cancel it. If it's getting
Man,
that like
Timmy
repetitive,
Turner.
if you need to add a character every other season to make the show fresh, cancel the show and make a new show.
Chloe Carmichael is Timmy's new neighbor who debuts in the season 10 premiere episode, The Big Fairy Share Scare.
Yep.
Due to there not being enough fairies available for kids, she and Timmy are forced to share Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh.
Although in the beginning they do not get along, being polar opposites, they end up becoming best friends. Fuck!
But yeah, Butch
I
Hartman.
want to kill Nickelodeon's executives and then pee on their
What are they
graves.
doing, man?
Yeah, what
They
are
were like
doing?
super sick in the '90s. I mean, I
Yeah.
wasn't alive then.
Yeah, but like looking back,
you know, Rocco's Modern
Yeah.
Life, Rugrats, Rocket Power. I mean, of course, looking back on any show, it's gonna seem better
Yeah.
than what we have today.
well,
But look at the live action
what-
shows they have today. Like,
Mm.
what's the one called? Game Shakers or something?
I don't even
Where
know.
it's like a game development company,
But, like-
but it's run by children.
yeah, but like we had Avatar: The Last Airbender.
We had Avatar.
We had Teen Titans.
Well, that was Cartoon Network.
Yeah, but I'm thinking state of cartoons in general. It's just not great right now.
Yeah, it's either a reboot or what that is, quote unquote CalArts style. With
Yeah.
Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, Steven Universe.
And now everybody's copying.
Yeah. Like just the curvy faces, the same bean
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah, and like when
Amazing
Adventure
World of
Time,
Gumball, that's the other one.
when Adventure Time did it, because that was the first.
That was
one,
like the
right?
first one to do it. It was
Yeah,
like
it was like
Pendleton Ward
new
is-
and unique and really cool,
I remember watching the first episode of that,
and being like,
the
whoa,
premiere.
Yeah,
it was really interesting.
yeah, and like, now everybody does it, and like even cartoons that don't really have the right to do that, like
The Thundercats remake is in the same style.
yeah, or I was thinking even like the stuff on Disney now, like the Disney cartoons.
Well, that's like Gravity Falls.
No, but like the ones that aren't Gravity Falls, the ones that are bad, like Fish Hooks or whatever it's called.
I don't think that one really. Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of similar.
But all of them, they've all adopted that sense of humor,
oh, I see what you mean.
and that's
I think it's 'cause-
we went to go see the Teen Titans Go movie,
Oh yeah,
and it was surprisingly good.
it was actually entertaining.
Yeah, it was actually a
They put
decent
in enough
like
stuff.
kids movie,
Yeah,
but like the humor, like it's so overdone.
I think, but that was, I mean, for
But
the
no, but-
movie's case, that was kind of the point.
I watch a lot of cartoons, dude,
Yeah,
and like more cartoons than I probably should as an 18-year-old boy. But,
yeah. I don't think I really watch many cartoons at all.
But like, I sample them just to kind of see what's going on with the pop culture climate, and
Right.
like, God, that sounded pretentious.
No,
Hi,
it's
hi,
understandable.
hi, I'm Jesse. I'm a pretentious dick.
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Powerpuff Girls remake? Where like in
Yeah.
the first couple episodes, Bubbles is twerking,
Yeah. It's
and
not.
they have she does a Migusta face.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Am I right? Am I right, kids? What's up, fellow youth?
How are you doing, fellow kids?
It was a meme from like 2012. The show came out probably 2017.
Yeah. Dude, twerking as a thing was like a thing in 2012. I don't think anyone really says twerking
They
like
should
as
do-
a joke anymore.
They should do.
It's like just a thing.
They should do a planking episode where
I should hit you.
Blossom planks.
Blossom planks.
That's the title of the episode.
And that's basically the
Season
plot
2,
too.
Episode 3.
Like
Blossom
they
planks
get so wrapped up in planking
that they can't.
that they
fight.
can't fight crime.
Yeah.
God, dude.
You know the original Powerpuff Girls had that one Femme Fatale episode where it criticized radical feminism,
Yeah.
and now it's twerking and Migusta faces.
Yeah. Well,
That show was powerful, man.
Yeah.
What a show! It was like the cute, adorable cartoon, but like it was pretty violent.
Not that we didn't have our share of like shitty cartoons. It's just like
Like
Johnny-
Powerpuff Girls, that was our generation.
Yeah.
We grew up.
no,
watching.
Powerpuff Girls was a little bit ahead of us, wasn't it?
No, if anything, it was behind.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of Cartoon Network's first like gigs. One of their first big
Yeah,
ones.
but like it and Samurai Jack, those came out when we were like little kids, and then we
Yeah.
watched them later.
Yeah, like reruns, if anything.
Yeah, but like the ones that were there, I remember watching the premiere episode of Teen Titans
Really?
and like falling in love with it.
I really didn't watch it too much. I saw
Really?
like maybe a couple episodes.
I love Teen
I
Titans.
love the style. Like now looking back and like
Yeah.
just I don't know.
And
like
I remember when Avatar came on too.
yeah,
Like
I did
that
watch
Avatar was a big fucking deal
My-
at Centerville
my-
Elementary School.
my
Like,
dad loved that show.
Really? So does my dad. Me and my dad like used to watch the episodes together. It was how we bonded when I was a little
I
kid.
had the same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like Cinderella Elementary. We'd all like have those like school-wide pretend games.
Yeah.
Where we all were like benders and
Yeah.
stuff. It was so dorky.
It's so dorky, but like since it's like 7-year-olds, it's
yeah,
okay.
we were little kids.
Yeah. I mean, if we were doing that at 18.
That's called LARPing. That's just LARPing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
It's cute though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit, man. Cartoons. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Some of them are good. Some of the modern ones are okay. Gumball
Yeah.
I actually like a lot. They
Really?
do really interesting things.
I never really watched Gumball.
Because it's like, the whole concept is, it's
I
like,
watched a few episodes, but like...
it's like a whole bunch of different styles of animation.
You know what I really like?
What?
Rick and Morty.
All right, yeah, everyone,
Cute.
thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Well, time to...
Cue the laugh track.
Sorry. There's still some more left in us.
God, fuck Rick and Morty, by the way. It's not...
Season 3 was bad.
It's just not a good show.
It's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, okay, it started out much more promising than it is.
Yeah, the first season, are you kidding me? That stuff
Yeah.
was, ooh, it captured that whole just,
Zeitgeist.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Like, that intro
Yeah.
with, just like the one section where it's like they're on the alien planet being chased by monsters, and the portal closes right before Morty gets in, and he's stranded
Yeah.
as the monsters pounce. Like, that was that show. For me, anyway. Like, just the thought of, like, kind of like the whole edgy nihilism it's hated for nowadays.
Yeah.
When it was in its, like, earlier kind of funny stages.
Yeah.
You know, they're going on wacky space
What,
adventures.
2015, 2016?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 2016 especially was like...
Mm-hmm. It was funny. Just like
Yeah.
the fourth wall breaking kind of
yeah.
humor.
And now everybody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think a part of it is when things get super popular, you just see these like subhumans and how they like make the show their identity, and it kind
Yeah.
of makes you see the flaws in it.
Yeah.
And
That's how Hamilton was.
yeah, I mean,
I know you always hated Hamilton,
I've always
but
from the first time that Quali showed me it back in like freshman year, I've never liked
but
Hamilton.
like there was a time when it was like really cool to like Hamilton, and like unironically just like I liked Hamilton, and then the fandom fucking happened.
I remember
Theater kids ruin everything.
there's this one girl who was a theater kid, and we were in a group chat together, and I made a joke that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the first draft of the Hamilton script in his mental asylum by writing poop on his walls.
Bro, you were into some weird shit sophomore year.
It was funny. Shut up. That was junior year.
That's... Oh, I thought you were over it by then.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, but anyway, girl.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. She got actually mad. She got actually mad that I said that.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the point?
She was like, "No, he didn't." It's like, "Of course he didn't." I was joking. He wasn't in a
God.
mental institution. He didn't
Well,
write poop
okay.
on the walls.
He might
I
have.
mean, yeah, sure, he might have, but it's not
Yeah,
like...
we don't. I don't actually know that much about him, but
I don't know.
yeah. I know his college is like super proud that he's an alum.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I mean I would be too, but like
He's a musical man now.
yeah, big musical man.
You know one guy from that show that I love?
who?
David Diggs.
Oh yeah, he's just a
He's
super
got,
talented.
He's
dude.
got an individual, or not individual, but it's like him and two other guys. They
Yeah,
have
his
this
rap group?
Rap group called Clipping, but it's
Yeah.
spelled like CLPPNG. Like there's no I's in it. He's made some really good tracks.
Isn't he the guy you were telling me about? They did the alarm clock. Or whatever,
Yeah,
and
they
that's
have
the
this one
beat?
song called "Get Out." No relation to the Jordan
Peele movie.
Peele movie.
Yeah.
It's basically like it's about like the rap game and like the rise and grind culture and how dangerous it can be. And the whole like instrumental is just an alarm clock.
Yeah.
So it's like the concept of like, you know, wake up, rise and grind, that whole thing. But it's like, you know, it's kind of blaring. It's literally an alarm clock. But it's really cool because as it gets to the hook and the chorus, it like changes to like pitch shifted alarm clocks put over on top of each other to make chords. And it sounds beautiful when it happens. It's a work of art, man. He's made plenty of like songs like that. Like he did this like, I hate to compare it to this, but that kind of Stranger Things-esque soundtrack with the synth thing.
No, I mean
The synth arpeggio where it's like
Stranger Things. I haven't actually watched Stranger Things. I know
Really?
what you're talking. Yeah,
You've never actually seen it.
I watched the first episode.
I haven't seen
I don't have
anything.
I don't have Netflix, so
That'll do it.
it's hard for me to do that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I probably would watch it if I did.
I've not seen a single episode of Stranger Things.
The problem is the hype.
Yeah, that's what killed it for me.
Yeah,
I couldn't get into
the
it. It's
hype
like, well,
version.
everyone's over, everyone's over the moon for this thing. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like I can't like enjoy it for myself.
Yeah.
If that's like the nature of things. Like if I were to discover it on my own, I probably would have loved it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of a flaw on my part as well. Like not being able to separate culture from art.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean, it's this. I give people shit all the time for not separating the art from the artist.
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing.
But yeah, it really is.
I feel like I can do that pretty easily though.
Yeah.
Like if there's some artist that's known as a racist asshole, I'll be like, yeah, well, it's still a nice painting.
Yeah. I mean, who's somebody big who's gotten hit with not Brockhampton. I fucking hate Brockhampton.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like Brockhampton.
You know, when I first started listening to them, actually, Quali just kind of shoved them down my throat
Yeah.
the first time. And I was like, this is kind of bad.
Yeah.
But, after listening to a little bit in the car with him, there were a couple tracks I enjoy.
But like, Elvis works for this because like he gets accused of racism all the time. Like posthumously, he's dead. Elvis is dead. Yeah, sorry.
Guys, if you didn't know this, Elvis Presley is in fact dead.
He is deceased.
Breaking news, Elvis Presley has died. Like,
He is ceased to be.
what's it? Probably like 20 years ago, or 30 maybe.
It was 1977.
Oh, more than that then. Okay.
He has ceased to be. He has become an ex-Elvis.
I remember my mom got tickets, like her family got tickets to see Elvis,
Oh, that sucks.
but he died. Yeah, it was after his last show.
Yeah.
Like it was the show after his last show.
Oh, that's even worse.
Uh-huh. He was coming to Virginia or something. But,
My one of my teachers was a big Deadhead, like in college.
what is that, like metal?
No, Deadhead, like a big fan of the Grateful Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and he like got tickets to see to see the Dead with Jerry Garcia in like for like September of 1997 or whatever, and he had a heart attack and died in August.
The Professor or Jerry Garcia?
Jerry Garcia.
I don't know, man.
No.
I don't know anything about the Grateful Dead. I just know that they're really influential, and I see like old people with
they were
shirts on all the
Great
time.
band.
Sean Richardson wears Grateful Dead shirts.
I love Sean. Yeah.
Such a
Sean was in
sweetheart.
that class with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Niece's class.
Oh.
Yeah.
I messed up his coffee one time in Dunkin', and now he never comes in anymore.
Really?
He like pointed out he wanted someone else to fix it. Yeah. It sucked,
That makes
man.
me sad.
That hurt. That hurt my feelings. I mean, I understand it though.
Yeah.
But the thing was, it wasn't even really my fault per se. The machine that dispenses the cream had broken, so we
Yeah.
were eyeing everything.
Oh.
That's what had happened. But
Oh.
from his perspective, it looked like
It looked like you put too much cream or whatever.
right, which is it's harder to do. It's harder to mess up when it comes to
Yeah.
that because it's literally just press a button.
Yeah.
Like this is how
He
much.
probably thought you were like a fucking moron or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty smart when I took his class sophomore year. I think it's 'cause
It's probably gonna rain.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Huh.
Yep,
My
rain.
car's windows are down, but it's fine.
Yeah, we all
That's
died,
whatever.
Actually.
Yeah. So, what else? I don't know. We got all these guitars here. You want me to play a song?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think that would be a real treat.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you play Wonderwall?
Can I play Wonderwall?
Yeah,
Fine. I'll fucking play Wonderwall.
You don't have to.
No, I gotta fucking do it.
Here comes J.D. Goodman's cover of Wonderwall. What? Who played that? Oasis?
Yeah, it was Oasis.
It was Oasis's best song, Wonderwall.
That's just not true.
That was
Oasis's best song?
Yeah.
Probably fucking I don't know, Cigarettes and Alcohol maybe.
You don't remember that joke from Jazz Band?
I remember that joke from Jazz Band. I'm just choosing to fucking ignore it.
Jazz Band was fun. I did it I did it like a year before that, or like I think freshman year or something. Not freshman year because it wasn't a band freshman year, but like sophomore year. I did Jazz Band, and then it was a lot more fun senior year because me and Jesse would go to the Family Dollar.
Fuck.
Okay, I guess
that's a tune.
That's him playing the guitar, by the way. That's not edited in. This is live, baby. Welcome. It's Saturday Night Live. Wait, live in New York. It's Saturday night.
Live in
Centerville.
Centerville. It's Saturday at like 5.
4 o'clock.
That clock's wrong.
Oh.
We had a power outage a couple days ago.
Oh, you just
yeah.
I got you. Wonderwall, please. Hell yeah. Here it comes.
Today was gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
Oh, hell yeah. Bring it.
By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Oasis's best song is Wonderwall.
Shut up.
Give it up for Wonderwall.
Backbeat the words.
Oasis's best song. It's Wonderwall.
I'm sure you heard.
It's Oasis's best song. It's Wonderwall. Welcome to Wonderwall.
And I don't believe that anybody feels.
Jesse can play Wonderwall. It's Oasis's best song. We are here.
And all the roads we have to walk.
12. Can I get a Wonderwall? Oasis's best song.
There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Don't know.
Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
Said maybe
Peter makes money off of animal abuse.
Gonna be the one that saves me. And after all,
if there was a God, he'd pray for my forgiveness.
You're my Wonderwall.
AKA Oasis's best song, titled Wonderwall.
Today was gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you.
I like this part. You really know this song,
By
actually.
now you should have somehow exactly what you gotta do.
This is a meme song, but you know like the whole
I don't
thing.
believe that anybody feels the way I do about you.
This is like the whole song. This is the whole 3-minute whatever. Jesse plays Wonderwall. Welcome. J.D. Goodman's hit song Wonderwall by Oasis.
All the lights that lead the way are blind.
It's a metaphor.
There are many things that I would like to say to you.
This Wonderwall is a metaphor for a relationship the artist had.
Cause maybe
Kurt Cobain is still alive.
it's gonna be the one that saves me. And after all,
Oasis.
you're
Wonderwall.
my Wonderwall.
Jesse, play Wonderwall.
Said maybe
You actually know the entire song.
gonna be the one that
You
saves
learned this entire
me.
song. You say it's a bad song, but you know the whole song.
That saves me.
There's no way you did this ironically. You learned the entire song.
That saves me.
It's gonna be really fun to listen back to. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this today for today's podcast.
Yeah, I fucked up a little in the second verse. But
It's okay.
fine.
It was actually really nice.
Yeah.
That was,
And I had a bum note in the pre-chorus, but
that was Wonderwall
It's all good.
by J.D. Goodman. Check out his...
by Oasis, covered by J.D. J.D. Goodman by Oasis. Wonderwall by Oasis by J.D. Goodman.
That's the one.
There we go.
Check out his album on Bandcamp. I'll probably put a link in the description of this video. Who knows?
Yeah, the last one at the party. It's got some original songs on it. Nine
Stuff that
original
sounds
songs.
like that, but it's not Wonderwall by Oasis.
Yeah, it's yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, this is probably the last thing I'm going to record in Maryland, so next time I get one of these up with you, it'll probably be either Christmas break or maybe even sometime later. Well,
Yeah, unless we do it like.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm gay.